We are currently up in Wisconsin at the Midwest Automotive Media Association Spring Rally, which is a media event where they bring a bunch of different vehicles. We get to try them out. You get like 15 to 20 minutes with each one. So my wife described this event as automotive speed dating, and we are currently in the new 2025 BMW X3 M50. So I'm going to give it a quick 5-minute review. I will start a 5-minute timer there. I get 5 minutes to talk about the new X3, my initial impressions, and see what it is like. The weather today is less than ideal. It is absolutely pouring rain. I am going to try and head out on track later, but right now we're going to take the X3 for a quick street drive. This is the, I believe, 4th generation of the X3, BMW's best-selling model. It became their best-selling model in 2023, and it makes sense. This compact luxury crossover segment is very popular because it is a reasonable size, much more reasonable price point. I believe this starts at $65,000 as the M50. Now you note it's M50, not M50i. You know, for the longest time, BMW had I on their model names, whether it's 328i, 335i, and so forth. But they've dropped the I. They used to use it to indicate fuel injection, but now the letter I is exclusively reserved for their all-electric models. A while ago, I had an i8, right? The i8 and i3, those were the kind of techie, electrified, hybridized options. My i8 was a plug-in hybrid, but now they have expanded their portfolio with the i4 and full electric, the i7, and so forth. But this is the M50, which is the sportiest version of the X3 we currently have. Will we get an X3M, X4M, X3M competition again? I don't know. We'll see. That was like the analog, the crossover analog of the M3 and M4. Those were properly potent. That being said, this thing is still pretty impressive. It has the B58. 3-liter inline-six, a very, very popular engine when you go up to the M50. 393 horsepower, 428 pound-feet of torque. It is a 48-volt mild hybrid system, automatic transmission, obviously. And they really M-ify this, if that's a term, M-ify. There are M logos all over this thing. Here, M logo in the middle. There's other M touches too, like the side view mirrors. You know that little wing piece that comes in that's usually reserved for full-out M cars? That's on there. Your quad exhaust tips out back. You have the M adaptive suspension, the differential, unique wheels. Like this thing, they properly dial up sporty, and there's still space for a proper M model, but this is plenty dang close. And let's see what it's gonna be like on the road. I'm going to go ahead and hit my modes, go into sport, change the dial. Got a downshift there. Can I go into S2? So we don't have like the M1, M2 shortcut buttons on the steering wheel, but the heads-up display looks way sportier now. The cluster change, we've got the blue and red theme lighting all over the interior. Before we hit the road, we should talk about the interior. They have really updated this. This is iDrive 9, this big curved screen. The graphics are beautiful. They look really, really nice. And a really interesting thing is on the door here, we have the X3, and then the lock, unlock, and the memory seats, and this whole thing is like this like clicky toggle thing. That really stood out to me. I was like, oh, that is very, very interesting. Plenty of space. Got the big panoramic glass roof. Let's go. Let's punch it. Not bad. Makes a good noise. Definitely pumped in and augmented. I got a little kick on the upshifts too, and this thing is quick. Do I hear exhaust burbles? Yeah, I mean, I think this thing justifies some of the M badges. This is a fun, sporty little crossover. What would you cross-shop this with? Audi SQ5, the GLC40... I get the numbers mixed up. I think it'll be a GLC43 AMG, although those things are really expensive, like 70-something. This is a similar price. Maybe an entry-level Macan, although Macan has gone EV now. So it's a luxury, sporty crossover. Not bad. This actually is a nice interior. It feels very open and spacious. A lot of triangles and angles and geometric lines and shapes. That's another impression. Matches kind of the look of the exterior. They've kind of like sharpened everything too. Am I gonna go first? Okay, we'll go first. Let you bounce off the rev limiter. That's quick. Like, that's properly quick. And we are in less than ideal driving situation right now with the roads being very, very wet. Yep, there are some burbles. I heard some burbles. All right. The looks, I think, are going to be a little polarizing. This one is finished in matte black. You have the quad exhaust tips out back. The headlights are a little more like angular. You have the illuminated grille. So I think the looks might be a little more polarizing for people. That's not new for modern BMWs. But if you like it, it definitely... This thing is cool. I didn't expect to like this as much as I do right now, actually. I was like, oh, it's a new X3. And it's not the full-out M model, so... But I am pleasantly surprised by this. This is a huge step up from the previous generation X3, which recently test drove one because we were buying my wife a new car. We ended up getting her a Macan, a used Macan, but I did not love just the regular X3. Got some burbles and pops. 20 seconds left. Would I buy one? I have this weird thing about wanting to have the top tier one. So like if I bought one of these and then it came out with a proper X3 M competition, I'd be like, no, why didn't I wait? But if you don't need the full out one and you want the sporty aspects of it, it's not just an M line sticker job, right? They didn't just slap a badge on there. I'm out of time. This actually has some proper credentials. The differential, the adaptive dampers, the proper B58. I'm impressed. Quick 5-minute review of the BMW X3 M50. No more I. Hope you guys enjoyed this 5-minute review. Thanks for watching.